Welcome to the Backyard Bike Park. Today, Gary and I are going to fix up the last part of Flow Trail, which is this epic dirt berm. You could absolutely rail it last year, and so we're going to try to make it just as good and steep as it was before. Let's go! First thing on the agenda is to water the thing. How insane does this berm look? I am so stoked with how it turned out. I thought it was going to be too dry, but the hose just made it work perfectly. Now we're going to go over to the other side here and fix up this cambered roller from the trail coming out of the woods. Should be sweet. Alright, now this is done as well, so we should be able to ride tunnel vision out of the woods. And now we're going to try to tackle this part up here. That's the thing keeping us from riding Flow Trail. It's just so wet. We need to raise it up a little bit. So we're going to make the landing smooth, see what dirt we can get from that, and then maybe add that into the wet area so it can drain a bit better. Back on the time lapse we go. Well, looks like we're gonna have to go get the mini skid steer and plate compactor, because yeah, we could get the wagon and just fill in this area, but then we got a shovel pack all the way from up there down to here, and I am not gonna do that today. So up we go. Time for the handwork. Well, we forgot hearing protection and a strap to pull it up the landing, so I'm going to buzz up with the dirt bike and get some. How do I look? horrible. That'll need a lot of sun. And that is a wrap. I am so stoked with the progress we made. I did not expect to be doing this stuff behind me at all, but it worked out pretty good apart from the splidginess. But it should be able to dry out sooner now. And this berm, I mean, in my opinion, that's just a work of art. I absolutely love it. And this guy, all smooth and nice now. I sprayed it with water now because a couple spots had a little bit of powder, and I did enough that hopefully it got like soupy and now will dry out to concrete. That's the goal. I don't actually know if it works yet, but we're trying it. Yeah, I think we're gonna go put the stuff away and eat some dinner. See you on the next one. Oh, there's some buttons down there somewhere.